There we go. All right. Perfect. Hello, hello. And there we go. Perfect. So I thought I'd start off by just looking at some trailers from last week's gaming showcases. There's been an enormous amount of games announced and release dates shown. And I just wanted to look at the ones I'm the most interested in, to be honest. I watched all of this live, and I have no interest of looking through everything again. But there are some games that I would like to take a look at. So let's start off in order. Oh yeah, and Future Game Show and PC Gaming Show didn't have that much I was interested in. And if they did, they had a way too much I wasn't interested in, or they had a ton of different games, especially smaller games. And I thought if I'm gonna sit here and look through a bunch of trailers, maybe State of Play, Summer Games Fest, Xbox Gaming Showcase, and Nintendo Direct are enough, But we'll see. Who knows what happens in the future. So yeah. This all started off with Wolverine. And I mean, it looks good. It does. But I'm going to be so honest with you. I do not own a PlayStation. I have no interest in a PlayStation. I play on PC. So, I mean, this looks cool, and if I had a PlayStation, I would probably play this, but this isn't going to make me get a PlayStation, But it is interesting. It seems like maybe it will be a bit more linear than Spider-Man was. But I think that's better if they have a more focused story in a linear fashion with some cool fights like this. Yeah, no, it seems interesting, but it's just not gonna be for me. So, what could be for me? Well, again, and Marvel's talking here. I'm not really a fighting gamer. I'm sure this goes so hard for someone out there, but it's not me. There's Rayman. There's several games here which are like, super cool for what they are. The first game that actually caught my interest really was Tomb Raider, which was already announced. But, a new trailer, a new release date, delayed until February. And I have some opinions on this trailer. I mean, parts of it looks really good. Like, this looks great,
Hard woman to track down.
Really, this entire sequence here looks really good.
Well, you found me.
But anything gameplay adjacent, I'm not entirely sure about. Like here. This looks great, but I'm not entirely sure how that plays. I never played the old Tomb Raiders, and I know that she used to jump like that as well back then, but
Ms. Croft,
I'm not sure how this will look or feel in game.
Retrieval. You're the one to hire.
But I have missed these types of games. Oh wait, okay. Real quick, this is my absolute biggest pet peeve with this entire trailer. This is bugging me to no end. She misses every shot on the bear. Look.
This isn't
Like what?
to hire.
Okay. Cool acrobatics. Now look here. Oh, bang. Miss. Okay, okay, next one. Surely this one will hit. Bang, miss. What? What? Why? Are they afraid of PETA coming? Harassing them for animal cruelty or something? Why is this in the trailer? You know what I'm saying? I just don't understand the thought process here. Because either this makes me think that they are so far like either this makes me think that they haven't finished animations for like shots connecting, which even though they have time is kind of worrisome since it feels like a crucial part of combat, or they purposefully just missed for this trailer. So either way, it feels inexplicable to me why she's missing this bear here. I know I'm just, you know, being picky here, but like what what's actually going on? Yeah, I don't know. I'll let it go, but you know, because the last trailer or the reveal trailer, I guess, I do remember the shots looking a bit wonky as well, you know? And when everything that seems a bit gameplay related seems a bit wonky, that's when I'm getting scared.
This isn't about glory or money or making the world a better place. This is a puzzle. Buried in centuries.
But I do
of
appreciate
silence.
this type of game.
You don't strike me as someone who walks past a locked door without wondering what's behind it.
You see, like, all this stuff looks good, but
There's a reason I can only trust you with this.
here again, this looks a bit janky, no? I don't know. I hope they'll clean it up before release. But they have like, what, 8 months, so should be fine.
Gotta say, I captured your good side.
You're assuming I've got a bad side.
Nice. Yeah. No, but I'm excited for it. I feel like we don't have that many of these types of games anymore. Where it's like, yes, there is combat, but it's not like a Souls-like. It's not anything crazy. It's not COD. It's like, yes, there is combat. There is platforming. There is puzzles, but like it's not a puzzle game. You know, like an old school adventure game. I feel like we haven't gotten one of those for quite some time, so I'm looking forward to it. I'm just a bit scared over the guns, because it's been in several trailers now where the bullets, it don't look that they're coming from the guns, and they're not connecting with whatever she's shooting at. So, but you know, I'm hoping for the best. Now let's see, what else was interesting here? I'm gonna skip through to the trailers I really cared about. Like, the Silent Hill seems fine, but I've never really been into Silent Hill. I know it's not an either or, but I'm more of a Resident Evil kind of guy in that case. Well, yeah, Ill. Yeah, I'll never play Ill. It's a bit too scary for me, but it looks really cool. I'm not gonna play it here because not sure how the platforms would feel about the realistic gore, but looks very cool. Oh, here we go. Control 2, or Control Resonant.
The tiniest tremor before the main event.
Jesse.
I know what they put you through.
Damn.
You never had a chance.
Dylan Faden. What a glow up. What hair can do to a man. Oh, but this just looks awesome.
Fell, an uncategorized
Looks great.
resonance appeared in Manhattan. As things stand right now, Dylan,
You're our only shot at survival.
Oh, hell yeah. They just... Remedy, they just have a way with lighting, I guess.
Not FBC. You're not even fucking human.
Looks
The
great.
FBC locked me in that cell for years and forgot about me. The hiss, it was a way out.
People can change. The past doesn't matter.
Hell
Who
yeah.
are you today?
The thing is, I am very much a scaredy cat. I am very easily scared. I don't deal well with like jump scares and such. And thus, I haven't been able to play Alan Wake 2. But I love the story of Alan Wake 2. So I watched other people play it. And back in the day, I used to be even more of a scaredy cat than I am now. So I never played the original Control either. Though I know sort of the story, how it goes. And I'm looking forward to this game. It doesn't have the same scary vibe. Because the original, I guess it's because of the oldest house. Just how confined it was and the brutalistic, or whatever you call it, architecture and everything. Just lent it to a scary vibe. But this just looks really cool. So for someone like me who, like, I'm a huge Remedy fan, but I haven't really played their games. I'm a part of the issue of why they have such dedicated fans, but don't do well financially. But this game I'm gonna get, and I'm gonna play it. I'm looking forward to it. And you look at the way they work with color and lighting. It looks great, sounds great, cool story, new gameplay. I'm really looking forward to this one. Was there anything else here? Oh yeah, Until Dawn 2.
I'll be looking out for you. Roland, whenever you're ready.
Again, I am quite a scaredy cat, and the first game was scary.
Untold until.
So I didn't play it. I watched someone else play it. But I really like this, the story and how they go about things.
Did you hear that?
And genuinely, I'm a bit on the edge if I'd want to play this, even if it came to PC, because of how scared I usually am. But the first game was really good, in a way that Supermassive haven't been able to recapture in the Dark Pictures anthology. Like, those games aren't bad, but, they aren't Until Dawn. I think it's a scope issue, maybe. Because in Until Dawn, there's a mystery. I guess it was also the novelty to it, of it being one of the first of its kind. But there was also the whole thing of like, oh, something weird's going on here. Oh, there's like a murderer. Wait, are there two murderers? Wait, is any of them actually a murderer? What's happening here? Oh, and we thought this was supernatural, but it wasn't. And then, oh, wait, never mind. There is supernatural things as well, with the Wendigos and such. And it just became a really interesting thing. Was in the Dark Pictures anthology. It feels more like it's like, okay, now you're in Egypt, or not Egypt. Well, now you're in the Middle East somewhere, and there are aliens. That's it. Or now you are on a ship in the middle of the sea, and you hallucinate. Yeah. So I think maybe if they try to up their scope a bit again, it would change. But I'm not sure. This is a new studio, so I hope they can like recapture what the original Until Dawn had, Peter Stormare. Yeah. So those were the trailers that really interested me from the state of play. Of course, there's a ton of stuff here. A little bit for everyone, I'd say. And then there's this long ass gameplay sequence for God of War Lufe? Not sure how to pronounce it, but where he plays Faye. And I know people have been discussing online, and I don't really care for that discussion. I think the combat looks good. Yeah, the combat looks good. This is more, I would be more into something like this, something more fast-paced than the more methodical fights in God of War 2018 and Ragnarok. I prefer this type of fighting, but again, like I'm never gonna buy a PlayStation just to play this, you know. If I had one, I might have, but yeah. Okay, moving on. Geoff, the Golden Child. Or Jeff? I'm not sure how people pronounce his name, actually. I feel like it's different every time. It's spelled Geoff, but... you know. Jeff Keighley. And here we have a ton of big games. But I guess the first one to look at is obviously...
It's a good one, don't worry, alright?
Code Veronica Remake. When I was watching this live, I was really... It looked like RE Engine, but I didn't think it would be the Code Veronica remake because this is first person. But I think they've since confirmed that it's gonna be third person. It's just the trailers in first person.
Come in.
Which I mean,
Come in. We don't want
right,
you to catch a cold.
I guess.
I hate to say it, but your brother is, well, quite odd. In we go.
I feel a bit bad for her. I just assumed she would be the monster, or whatever. Again, I'm a scaredy cat, so I haven't really played Resident Evil games, but I watched them instead. And it's games like this that make me want to, you know, get over myself and
I just cleaned it up a week
be able to
ago.
play
It's like
horror
a
games.
boulder rolled through here. Huh?
Because I really love the story and the
Delightful
characters and
biscuit.
even the gameplay in some of the games.
I'm sure he won't notice if we help ourselves. Oh, I'm so sorry. It must be the maintenance man from this morning. Won't be long. I'll bring some nice coffee to go with the biscuit.
But yeah, no, it's looking great. All of the RE games are looking, or have been, fantastic for the last, like, I don't know, since the remake started coming out. Since 7, 8, 9, RE2, 4, remake. I think 3 gets a bit too much shit, to be honest. RE3 remake, but, you know, I get it. But if you bought that game and you hadn't played the original, or you hadn't heard of the original, I don't think you would be disappointed, you know? But again, even if you would say that's an L, it's just... they've had so many dubs. Yeah, it's looking good. I heard some theories that people were discussing that they would want to make this like instead of 5, because 5 could be a bit controversial, I guess, because they're writing REV. But I don't know. I hope they remake 5 and make it good.
Claire Redfield.
yeah, looks great. Looks really good. And Capcom has, I think, 3 studios working at Resident Evil games at all times, and they all have, I think, between 800 and 1500 employees at each studio. So that's why they're pumping out these remakes and RE9 and everything, and they all look great. So I'm looking forward to more of them. Ooh, and then the next thing I wanted to look at is somewhere around here. Oh yeah. So again, I haven't really played Yakuza. And since this isn't Yakuza, but it's made by the same devs, I thought this would be a good like entry point, like to try it out. Like that type of game. But it there are a couple of weird things about this game. Okay, here's it. So the weird part about this game is partly Snoop Dogg, but it's fine. But the reason I want to play this game is because of Ado. I'm not exactly sure in what capacity she'll be in there, but I'm guessing she's just voicing someone. But yeah, that got me hyped. But what's not getting me hyped is coming up here. Like, listen, I get that Snoop Dogg thought it was a good idea, and I get that the state signed off on this. But to me, it just feels a bit, you know, distasteful, maybe. Yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe it was a game that was more related to him in some way. I'm not sure what it'd be, but that I could see it. But this is, it's very random, and yeah, I'm not really for this, to be honest. But I mean, I guess the state's gotta get that bag or something. I don't know.
Crazy.
Yeah. Anyways, then the next thing I want to look at is, oh, here we go.
World with a legendary franchise.
Yeah, so I'm not a huge TMNT fan, whatever. But from what I know of The Lost Ronin, it seems very cool. Can't remember who it is now, but it's Michelangelo. The dude is usually the funny turtle. He's the only one who survives, and then he takes on all of the weapons of his dead brothers and go out on a journey for revenge. I mean, if any studio could pull this off, it would be Platinum. But the last studio, or like this was announced, or a game like this was teased like way back, like many years ago, like 2021, 22, something like that. And then it was Black Forest Games, the the team behind Destroy All Humans. And they had about 100 devs, I think. And then this project sort of disappeared into the ether as they were slashed into half their size, being just 50 devs. So I'm assuming this is like a replacement. I'm assuming we're not getting 2 Last Ronin games. But, you know, I mean, it looks cool and I'm really happy for the people. There are a lot of people hyped for this game. And once I see how it plays, I might be interested too, but yeah, we're gonna have to see. Then the next thing I want to do check out here was Control again, but mostly because of the banger song.
Everything we tried to contain is now loose.
It's like in
the streets
Finnish.
of Manhattan. This was caused by a new type of hostile resonance. It is beyond anything that we can currently measure. It's all quite terrifying.
Oh, here we go. Hit. This is such a bop. Banger. And again, it looks great. I'm surprised they haven't gotten an offer for the Northlight engine.
All we can do.
Or like anyone licensing it or something. I get it's like their look, and maybe it's hard for other people to use their custom engine. But their way of blending live action with in-game, their light. Just look at this. Just look at the way the lighting works. And the way the color works. It's just, I don't know, it looks great. And yeah, but I've already gushed enough about Control. So let's go to somewhere around here.
Toward cataclysm. But at last.
So this game I'm really confused about. Because everything we've heard of Hexe, Assassin's Creed Hexe,
Every choice, every breath
it's literally
has led
this.
me to this moment. As the moon bears witness, I take the first step.
Where you play as a witch, you can take control of animals.
I'm ready.
You know, and I think that the new people in charge of Assassin's Creed switched it up a bit to where, oh no, she's not actually doing magic. It's more of a, oh, people, you know, she knows alchemy or whatever, and people think she's a witch. But this was the plan before, like to have her be an actual witch. And
I have devoted my life to
I
facing
think
death.
somewhere around here, I don't know, somewhere they show that she does take control of the cats. And this dude was the like OG Assassin's Creed dude. So it just really makes me confused. I think there's been some legal stuff as well, but I don't wanna talk too much about it when I don't know, but nonetheless the game looks interesting. For sure. And then I wanted to take a quick look at Zero Company.
You got someone?
Zero Company.
What do you got for me, Bennick? Fort Silius. Coyle's been spotted meeting with local gangsters. Find out what they're up to.
I've
been tracking Fathom for months. She's at the center of it all.
All right, let's get a team together.
You know, this is one of those games where it's like, well, if XCOM ain't gonna XCOM, then I guess we'll do it. You know? And I really do appreciate these types of games. And I feel like Firaxis low-key could have just taken the formula and gone to Disney and said, yo, we want to make a Star Wars one, or I don't know, could have even gone to, I don't know, a bunch of different IPs. Warhammer or similar, you know? I feel like they really could have worked with it, but now instead other people are doing the same thing. And it's looking pretty good. We don't really get to see much gameplay, but it's okay. I'm trusting that they'll be able to pull this off, since it's like a proven formula.
Ex-separatist, ex-noble, ex-cons, and we're better for it. We're almost there. We just gotta finish this job.
There we go!
General Skywalker.
Oh yeah, this is hype. Yeah. No, I think there's a lot of potential for more games like this. And I'm low-key surprised that there haven't been that many. Because outside of Phoenix Point and XCOM, you know, are there any real big games like this? I don't think so. There's a smaller game, I can't remember the name of now, which is just completely like black and white except for blood is red. It's called Other Side, I think. Which is you know, somewhat similar. But yeah, if XCOM 3 ain't coming out, then you know, this is the next best thing, I'd say. And then the last thing I really want to touch on here is actually where is it? Here.
Found. Shredded. People are dying. Some monster is out there. Word around the precinct is you're the guy to call.
Tin Man.
Bigby.
Sheriff?
I'll have your job within the week.
Are you living under a rock?
You're a raging dumpster fire of a person.
You're the reason I'm here.
She's a detective.
Ready to get to work?
Yeah, it looks good. I mean, they could have changed literally nothing. Just give us a new story with Bigby. You know, it's all I want. And the fact that it's still alive now, it's great. I'm pretty knowledgeable when it comes to, like, you know, different game companies. But Telltale, really, I have no idea anymore. I feel like they've bankrupted like 20 times and been bought again. I really don't know. The issue with Telltale is that they don't own any of the IPs that they make games of. So, in theory, even if they go under, someone else could just make the Wolf Among Us games. But yeah, no, but it's hype. I'm glad to see it live. Looking forward to it. Do they say when it comes? Is it next year? Yeah. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. And I'm a bit surprised because I know that Adok, who made Dispatch, I know they worked on this game, but their logo isn't here. So either that means all of their work got scrapped, or I guess it's not that important. I'm not sure. Okay, moving on to the Xbox Game Fest. Or sorry, Xbox Game Showcase. I'm not really. I'm sorry, I'm not a Gears fan. It's fine. I'm happy for all the Gears fans out there.
Delivers some of the greatest games of all time.
Pretty interesting here
Games
with
that
Asha, the new CEO.
Games that brought players together and games that define generations.
The most hated CEO for like a week, and then the most loved CEO for like a week. I don't know. People will switch up on her real quick. But if she can genuinely turn this ship around, she will go down as one of the greats. I'm pretty sure. But let's start here. Yeah, Fable. I haven't really seen. I know there's gameplay out there. I haven't looked at it yet. But all of these types of trailers, like just story-wise and the vibes, feel great.
Powers came in. Well, I was being crushed to death with seawater and mud and manure. Whilst holding onto my sister's hand. I remember her fingers gripped so tightly in mine that her nails drew blood. Until I lost her grip. But she stayed away.
I don't know, just the music, it
does stick in the memory a bit, yeah.
Whoever's in charge of making these trailers should get a raise.
Why you're here? You want to talk about them? They're not real heroes.
You ever seen a legend in the flesh?
All that power. How do they use it? Killing mindless beasts. Fighting petty villains. None of that matters.
Look what the guild shut out.
A real hero knows how to wield power. They don't waste their time in trivialities.
You're back, and dressed like a twat.
Got more important things to worry about than vegetables.
A hero knows how to live with their choices.
Oi! What the fuck was that?
Well, I was just
sent my brother into the infinite fucking abyss without even asking permission.
Remorse?
I know some people have issues with like how everything is like a bit Marvel, what do you call it, like Millennium coded, where everything is a bit of a quirky joke. But some games like that has to be allowed to exist, and I think they really use it well here. And they're so British. I'm loving what I'm seeing so far, but again, I really do need to go and look up the gameplay later.
Remorse is for the guilty. Look, I will tell you what I told them. Albion is broken, and I'm going to mend it. Albion doesn't need heroes. It needs a hero.
You're a monster.
And that hero is me.
Fantastic. Looks great. If I go and look up the gameplay later, if I go and look up the gameplay later and it looks like shit, I'm going to be so sad. This could really be like a GOTY contender. But in general, the Xbox game showcase has, I feel like it had a lot of good games for different people. But like, not to like sound offensive or anything, but like, I'm not really into the most of the games that are like big dude, gun fighting, like monsters. So it's, you know, Gears, Halo. And we got here. I mean, it looks good. It's just not my type of game, you know. Let me see. What else did we have here? Oh, now we're reaching my type of game.
You ever heard of the Midnight Channel?
Domino might have been on that Midnight Channel before she died too.
Now, where are we?
Whoa.
Feels like we're someplace totally different. Look out!
Now then, whatever's going on here, we're getting to the bottom of it.
To wield a persona is to wield direct control of one's heart. And the heart is strengthened through bonds.
Doesn't it sound cool?
Someone had to see that. I'm glad it was you.
Was that supposed to be him?
Good times never seem to last long, do they?
I hate you, sneaky, stupid bully jerk! I can't wait!
So, shall we?
Really? Sweet!
Come on, don't call me that.
All shadows were originally born from humans.
Well, then that means Senpai got killed by her other self.
No! Get out of here! Don't look at me!
Does that mean you're just gonna stuff me back in your head and pretend I'm not Rhea?
I can't! I can't! Please,
Persona! All right, which means that we also gotta catch whoever's tossing people in here.
I think I'd like to help too. I'm not running away from this. Well, but I have no problem taking down shadows. It's over!
So yeah, I'll be counting on you, partner. Then let's team up and catch this jerk.
Let's end it. Here, go. Persona.
It looks really good. Persona 4 was, or Persona 4 Golden was my very first Persona game. I actually bought a PS Vita specifically to play Persona 4 Golden, and I'm really happy with the remakes of looking this good. I've seen some people complain about like the environments, and I'm sure they'll touch it up. It doesn't come until February. But this is like all I need. I just need a game that's not a straight PS2 port. Because the one I have on Steam currently, you can't even go full windowed mode, you know? And I know I've heard some people talk about the portraits, but I don't know. They look fine to me. They look fine. I just need this to be a better looking Persona 4 Golden. And so far, I'm getting the impression that's what we're gonna get. But I'm a bit worried because it's coming in February, and it feels like everything is coming in February. Everything that's not coming now in September is coming in February because of GTA 6. It's a bit sad when, you know, when you're not really into GTA. And this can really affect like the financial performance of games. If everything releases in February and September, that means that some things are gonna sort of flop probably, at least to begin with. And maybe sequels won't be greenlit based off those performances. Yeah, so, but I'm hoping for the best for all of these games. There's nothing more cringe than hoping for games to fail. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to this one. Let's see here. Instead of Decay, not interested, really. Not Sea of Thieves either. Here we go. Metro.
There is a liar in these tunnels. They call him Führer. But that is not your name. Your name is Hunter.
He's Hunter.
As a Spartan, you were a legend. You stood for something. But where are the Spartans now? To protect the Metro. From you.
Damn, this hype.
You promised a brighter future for our people.
This is the big dude with a gun game I can get behind.
Tyranny. In your name. You swore to crush the enemy, to face them head on, and guide the Metro to the light.
Graphics.
But darkness consumes you. Spreads like a plague. Eats you from within. Every step and every move drowns you deeper in lies.
Bang. Clean cut there in the trailer.
Your lies, and now, Hunter, that legendary Spartan is gone. Turn to ash. I won't stop until the Führer burns with him.
Yeah, this looks really good. And again, I know this is something many people say and it's not realistic for most companies, but the 4A engine makes this game look really unique. You know, Unreal can make some really realistic looking games, but you know, they look different. You can tell that this is a different engine. Same with the Northlight engine for Remedy, you know. Proprietary engines are create unique looking and feeling games. But it's an expense. And it's hard to find talent to work specifically within your framework. So I get it. It's just worth discussing. Oh yeah, the next game I wanted to look at might be a GOTY contender. And here it comes.
World premiere.
GOTY. This is so sad. The way it puffs up here. Aww. I really like this. It seems fun. You know, it's like it feels like if Untitled Goose Game had like had you know, a heartfelt story undertone type deal. Funded by the UK government. I know people have their opinions on such things, but in the EU, it's, well, sorry, in Europe, it's pretty common for games like this to be funded by governments and such, and I think that's a good thing. I'm really happy games like this can exist without having to, you know, sell crazy amounts of money, or sell for crazy amounts of money. The next thing I was interested in here, somewhere around here, I think. Oh, here we go.
Before the lights go down and the curtain rises, for our next act is about to begin. Are you sitting comfortably? Are you prepared to witness feats both mystifying and illuminating? Watch closely then, and let the shadows tell their story. Behold, the famous Jacob Menturo, stage magician extraordinaire.
Yeah, I guess I don't have to watch the entire thing, but the gameplay here seemed really interesting. Oops.
That's your cue. Run.
Looks really unique. Yeah, no, it looks really unique. I think it looks great. It's a bit like, looks a bit like BioShock, but maybe a bit more fast paced. I'm not sure if it's just a trailer, but that's how that's how it came across. And I'm looking forward to this one. I think it could be very interesting, but we'll have to see some more like actual gameplay. I'm not sure how much like the intro sequence certainly wasn't like actual gameplay. The next thing that seemed interesting for me here was around here somewhere. There.
Some years have a color to them.
Oh, and I know that this, I'm pretty sure that all of this is just hand animated. But this sort of old anime style, Ghibli-esque style, I know that it's been ruined for some people by AI. But I'm pretty sure this isn't AI, you know?
A haze that seems to fill the whole world. In its glow, you discover wonderful new places. Dear friends you always needed. And golden moments which linger on the warm breeze.
Like, looks great. And here, it, you know, it does a great job throughout this trailer. Just, you know, it's like, oh, someone scratched out here. Oh, an irrational feeling. It was like, you know.
as you live your days.
And then here it comes. Really, really intriguing. I am very much looking forward to this. The only thing I'm not looking forward to is the potential of this coming out in February. If this comes out in March, it will be a great game. Oh, and then the next one is probably right off. Yeah. Right after here.
World premiere.
Right about here, I was losing my shit. And I was praying it wasn't SMT or something. Nothing against SMT, but we all know what we wanted to appear here. Who are you? There we have it. I was absolutely losing my shit. I know we saw next to nothing, but you know, the fact that they're confirming it through a teaser, very cool. We know the theme is green. That's what people have been, you know, expecting, because 3 is blue, 4 is yellow, and 5 is red. But still, it's cool to know. And just based on the logo and this teaser, it seems like they're going back to some of the darker themes of 3, maybe. But on the other hand, I think the teaser for 5, Persona 5, was something like, you are a slave, do you want emancipation? Yeah. No, but it looks great. I am really, really looking forward to this. And here we go. Okay, I'm going to take a quick break, and then I'll be back and play some. I'll play some NieR Automata or Automata. I'm not sure how to say it. Maybe I should make a text. Oops. Be right back. Perfect. There we go. We're right back. Just a couple of minutes. And we're back and ready to play. Just gonna make sure my sound works. Hello. Okay, there we go.
When I said the newest Belmont would be a girl.
Think something switched up here. Need to check. Why my audio is a bit messed up. Okay. I think everything is in its order now. So, first of all, I need to change what my categories to NieR. Done. And over here, I'm going to change to NieR. There we go. All right. Let's get the game started. Okay, I might have to play around with the sound settings. Okay, can't change the sound. Perfect. I've never played NieR. I've never even looked up anything about the game. The only thing I know about, or I've seen from the game, is it's like the characters, but I have no idea what any of them are or what they do or anything of that sort. So I'm jumping into it blind. Right? Sure. Oh yeah, wait, actually, one thing I do know about this game is that it has a lot of endings. Because I looked up how long it takes to beat, and it said like, oh, endings A through E takes like 20 hours or something. I was like, what? And then it said, but if you want to get all the endings, it takes like 50 hours. So, we'll see. I'm not a completionist, but, you know, I'm also not one to leave a story untold. Right. Sure. I mean, usually I'm a filthy visual novel player, if I'm gonna be honest, like most of the time. So I think I'm gonna have to go with normal. You die in one hit? Please don't tell me an ending is locked behind playing on very hard. I'll go with normal for now. Okay. Now I can do settings. I think I'll leave it as is now, and then I'll try and see how the sound levels are when I'm actually in the game. And usually I'd switch to Japanese here, but for simplicity I'll just keep it in English. Do I need to check controls even? I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out.
Everything that lives is designed to end. We are perpetually trapped in a never-ending spiral of life and death. Is this a curse? Or some kind of punishment? I often think about the god who blessed us with this cryptic puzzle, and wonder if we'll ever have the chance to kill him.
This is Command. Yorha Squadron, come in.
2B here. All units have penetrated the stratosphere. Autopilot systems green across the board.
This is Operator 6-0. All units confirmed.
We've passed the 50-kilometer threshold and are proceeding toward the target.
Understood. Once you reach their anti-air defenses, proceed to manual attack formation. Then destroy the Goliath-class unit by any means necessary, and gather what data you can.
Understood.
Holy shit.
12H down. All units activate manual mode and rely on visuals to evade.
Already engaged. Free movement unlocked.
Alright.
Origin point of long-range lasers confirmed.
Oh, Jesus. I didn't realize I was gonna play
11
Toho
feet
today.
down. Our HO229 cancelers are ineffective.
Alert. Enemy unit sighted ahead.
Requesting permission to engage.
Permission granted.
Oh. Alright.
7E down.
I wonder how hard it would be on radio.
1D down. Assuming captain's duties.
Why did I get that? Oh, I
Multiple surrounding enemy air units confirmed. Requesting permission to assume mobile configuration.
Permission granted.
Oh, what? I was ready for this. I didn't ask for this.
Captain, I think...
Bro.
4B down.
This sounds
2B
pizza
to
carry.
Operator 6-0. All allied units down. The operation is compromised. Awaiting further orders.
Operator to 2B. We need you to rendezvous with Unit 9S and begin gathering data on the local terrain.
Understood.
Would I actually die if I hit something? Really cool that he keeps shifting perspective here. But level up. I really do have no idea what's going on. Wait, why am I getting hit when I can't move?
Heavy damage. Standard toxic lethal estimated at 3 short control.
Superhero landing.
Activating short-range attack gear. Alert. Large enemy group detected.
Yes, I'm aware of that.
Okay. Fire. Oh. Okay, interesting. Is there any limit to how much I can fire this? Okay. Is there any, like, dodge? Oh, yeah. Right. Big boy. Holy.
Enemies destroyed.
Not quite. Is that our target?
Negative.
Can I upgrade something since I am level 2? Guessing not right now.
This enemy is unrelated. Proposal. Dispatch it as swiftly as possible.
You don't say.
How excited do you look on? Feels like this is cool.
Laser communications recovered.
Tell me, I'm transmitting your pod program.
Oh.
Pod program download complete.
It would be so embarrassing losing here. Not already. that God?
Better make sure he's actually dead next time. That was dangerous, man.
They might need a child. Or a boy.
You're 2B, right? My name's 9S. I'm here to provide support.
Copy that.
So, was that big old buzzsaw the Goliath you came here to take out?
No, just another defensive system.
Oh, well, I guess we have to find the target then, huh? I've got a flight unit, so I'll take a look around the perimeter.
All right, I'll work my way inside from the ground.
Seems like a plan to me. Okay. Let's try to get a feel for the movement. So heavy attack, light attack, dash, ground, shooting. Okay. Ah, okay. That's how you do it. I was just thinking, I wonder why that button does nothing. What? Oh, okay, I took no damage. Maybe this game is a bit too loud. Maybe something like that. Oops. Okay. I have no idea what's going on. Maybe I should have played on hard. I feel like locking on like this. I know it's early, but it feels a bit OP. That's it. That's what I'm fit into. Pretty good. Natural rubber. Alright.
2B? Ma'am?
What is it?
I was going to send you the map data I collected earlier.
Do it.
Oh, is this? Oops. Hello. There we go. I realize that I'm blocking the map, but I feel like it's too much of a hassle to move right now.
Exit confirmed closed.
So open it.
Negative. Nearby enemies are jamming our signal.
Nothing's ever easy.
Oh. Okay. Ah. Oh. What? What's going on here? What are all these things to pick up? I must say, I'm genuinely confused. What's up there? Okay.
You know, ma'am, I'm glad you're here.
Why?
Scanners like me mostly work alone. Scouting out enemy lines and all that. I don't usually get a partner. It's kind of fun.
Emotions are prohibited.
Sorry, ma'am.
And
I have a
another
feeling he's
thing,
gonna die.
stop calling me ma'am.
Huh?
It's unnecessary.
All right, then. 2B it is.
He is about to die. The worst death imaginable. What? Oh yeah, I forgot to name that bit. GPG. Iron ore. Whoops. Whoops. Oh. Okay. I'm assuming that was just like a secret area like this. Oh. Sure was.
This place sure is big.
Hey, wait, where am I going?
I guess humans used to use it as a weapons factory, but now it's just crawling with machines. The enemy seems to have repurposed the facility to increase their overall machine production.
So if we don't destroy it, they'll just keep coming.
That's what she said. I'm kind of digging on the perspective shifts here. completely forgot I could even do that. Okay, nice.
Block 43 to Block 12, materials en route. Work Party B, proceed to Cafeteria 25.
What?
It's just accessing random, nonsensical data from the old world. There's no actual meaning behind anything machines do.
Block 54 to Block 13, materials en route.
I have a feeling that is not true.
Thank you for another day of hard work. Please back to the job well done.
What? There ain't no way. I'm not even sure what's healing me. Do I get healed over time or am I picking up something? Hello. They get the first hit on me because they're coming from below.
Analysis. This elevator's controls are locked and cannot be used.
Understood, understood.
Alert. Bulletproof apparatus detected on enemies. Close range combat is advised.
I know.
Okay. Whoa. I'm about to... I really didn't expect the combat to be like this when I read that it was a hack and slash. It's been more similar to Toho than like Devil May Cry. What if harder difficulty to make it so there are less bullets that you can shoot through? Or like, delete like you. my... Oh, over here.
I surveyed the entire factory, but couldn't find anything resembling our target.
Maybe they, I don't know, moved it somewhere?
Maybe they did.
Is that?
You mean the birds? Yeah, there's more plants and animals here than there used to be. Probably because the environment's changed.
Now this looks like a boss arena if I've ever seen one. Is there any point in explore? Guess not. Oh boy. I'm not sure how I feel about the fact that you can't save. But I guess it's just in the prologue, maybe? Or whatever this is.
There should be another facility across that bridge. It's a bit of a hike, but should we check it out? It's not like Command to get a location wrong. I guess even they get bad intel from time to time, huh?
I wouldn't bet on that.
I really hope.
Alert. High-power jamming detected. No response from long-range communications.
Doesn't matter. I'll just take him out.
Really hope that they don't mind me dying here. Rather that they would let me respawn. Right here, if needed. What? I see. How am I supposed to dodge this? Oh, what? No? Can't see anything. What? Huh?
Is that?
Target enemy detected.
What? I'm about to get my ass whooped. Megatron looks different today. Megatron. Decepticon. Whatever. Point being, I can go die here. Level 6. What? Huh? What? What? I have been able to shoot those the entire time before. That's fucked up. Please tell me I can redo it from the boss fight. Well, I guess that was technically an ending.
Everything that lives is designed to end. We are perpetually trapped in a never-ending spiral of life and death. Is this a curse? Or some kind of punishment?
No way, I had to replay it
I
from the
often think
beginning.
about the God who blessed us with this cryptic puzzle, and wonder if we'll ever have the chance to kill him.
Or is this a part of it?
This is Command. Yorha Squadron, come in.
2B here. All units have penetrated the stratosphere. Autopilot systems green across the
I
board.
can't tell if it's a joke or not.
This is Operator 6-0. All units confirmed.
We've passed the 50-kilometer threshold and are proceeding toward the target.
Understood. Once you reach their anti-air defenses, proceed to manual attack formation. Then destroy the Goliath-class unit by any means necessary, and gather what data you can.
Understood.
This doesn't feel
12H down. All units activate manual mode and
like...
rely on visuals to evade.
Is it supposed to be like this?
Free movement unlocked.
Origin point of long-range lasers confirmed. "11B, down. Our HO-229 cancelers are ineffective.
Alert. Enemy unit sighted ahead.
Requesting permission to engage.
Permission granted.
"7E, down. "1D down. Assuming captain's duty.
I wonder, am I still level 1? Or is this one of those things where you level up and try again? Because I'm not sure
Multiple surrounding
otherwise.
enemy air units confirmed. Requesting permission to assume mobile configuration.
Permission granted.
I mean, I'm still level 1. Alright.
Captain, I think...
4B down. "2B to Operator 6-0. All allied units down. The
I was
operation
about to
is
say,
compromised.
maybe this is just the...
Awaiting further orders.
Maybe this is just the Dark
Operator
Souls
to
of...
2B. We need you to rendezvous with Unit 9S and begin gathering data on the local terrain.
Maybe it's just the Dark Souls of... You know, bullet hells, but... That would be Toho. Oh. It does feel like you're dying hard. Maybe I just know what I'm doing this time around.
Alert. Heavy damage and your comm system is now activated. Initiating short range control. Activating short-range attack gear. Alert. Large enemy group detected.
Yes, I'm aware of that.
I wonder if I just accidentally restarted, like, loaded over or saved over a load. If that's also possible. Yeah, no, it seems like this is how it was supposed to go. That goes even harder the second time.
Not quite.
Crazy. Let's see if I can do this without taking as much damage.
Is that our target?
Negative. This enemy is unrelated. Proposal. Dispatch it as swiftly as possible.
You don't say.
Laser communications recovered.
2B, I'm transmitting your pod program.
Yeah.
Pod program download complete.
Why have bullets? Skip.
You're 2B, right? Mine.
Copy that.
So,
no.
Oh, I've got a.
All right.
Seen all this. Especially if the lock on it, like, had it that weird. So I wonder if the spawning of the items is random, or if what I picked up last time still counts, you know? If I still have it.
2B? Ma'am?
What is it?
I was going to send you the map data I collected earlier.
Do it.
Whoa! Good start. Expected to get jibby.
Exit confirmed closed.
So open it.
Negative. Nearby enemies are jamming our signal.
Nothing's ever easy.
That was just straight up disrespectful. What level was I when I was facing the boss last time? I'm pretty sure I was level 3. I mean, I'm not gonna level up from here.
You know, ma'am, I'm glad you're here.
Why?
Scanners like me mostly work alone. Scouting out enemy lines and all that. I don't usually get a partner. It's kind of fun.
Emotions are prohibited.
Sorry, ma'am.
And another thing, stop calling me ma'am.
Huh?
It's unnecessary.
All right, then. 2B it is.
Okay. So far, so good. This is where I could go up here instead. Whoa, 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 whoa. Pressing all the wrong buttons. There we go. Check if there are any items in here. Okay. Rubber el natural.
Analysis. This elevator's controls are locked.
This place sure is big.
Yeah, okay. It's just
I guess humans used to use it as a weapons factory, but now it's just crawling with machines. The enemy seems to have repurposed the facility to increase their overall machine production.
So if we don't destroy it, they'll just keep coming.
Block 43 to Block 12, materials en route. Work Party E, proceed to cafeteria 25.
What?
It's just accessing random, nonsensical data from the old world. There's no actual meaning behind anything machines do.
Like
Materials en route. Thank you for another day of hard work. Please enjoy the job well done.
What? I say as I walk in and take a ton of damage for no reason. Never mind, I'm never meleeing again.
Analysis. This elevator's controls are locked and cannot be used.
I'm a bit scared I'm gonna go get whooped by the boss again.
Alert. Bulletproof apparatus detected on enemies. Close range combat is advised.
I know. I surveyed the entire factory, but couldn't find anything resembling our target.
Maybe they...
Restorative items. Oh, if I knew this existed.
No. Moved it somewhere?
But I'm guessing you can't take them made it back.
Is that?
You mean the birds? Yeah, there's more plants and animals here than there used to be. Probably because the environment's changed.
At least I'm going in with full HP this time. Okay, I got this.
There should be another facility across
I may be
that bridge.
bad at games, but
it's a bit of a hike, but
no
should
way
we
I
check
lose
it out?
on the intro boss twice, right?
It's not like Command to get a location wrong. I guess even they get bad intel from time to time, huh?
I wouldn't bet on that.
Alert. High-power jamming detected. No response from long-range communications.
Doesn't matter. I'll just take him out.
Oh my god, I'm getting my ass whooped. Even worse than before. Can I? Oh! Oh, I can. That changes everything. This game is so much easier. Okay, I think so. Okay, now. Let's see. Will this be the second embarrassing failure in a row?
Target enemy detected.
Will I have to replay the first 30 minutes of the game a third time? Come on. Got this. I'm playing on normal. I can't lose twice. That's not even how it started up, though. Oh no. What? Oh, good, wait. Perfect. Oh, maybe I really like the what?
To me!
Where were you when I died last time? Oh?
What's your status?
This is the target. I'm going to destroy it.
Right. I'll provide support.
Incoming enemy attack from below. Proposal. Evade.
Yeah, good proposal. Oh, I should keep forgetting I should hit the... Oh.
Hacking in.
Oh. Nice. Oh.
Boost!
9S!
Nine 9S black box signal detected. No response to communications.
I'm going after him.
Hello? There you go. He's not dead, is he? Nope.
Send a support request to command.
Negative. Communications have been jammed.
Wait. Sorry, 9S, I just gotta pick up an item. No. It's a bug. Okay.
Nine S.
That doesn't look good. Low. Oh. Really got to stop walking into them when they are spinning around.
I have to help 9S. I have to repair him. Hod, get me staunching gel and logic virus vaccines. Then access the...
Inadvisable. The subject's vital signs are too poor to attempt field repair.
Shut up! Just do what I say!
2B. Just go.
You shut up too.
We're soldiers. We take pride in our service.
HO-229 Flight Unit. Command 677 received. Usage rights transferred from 9S to 2B. Requesting acknowledgement.
Please.
I mean...
All right.
It was kind of obvious he was going to die, but... everything is happening very quickly and very little is being explained. I mean... based on how this is gone, I'm guessing... he doesn't even die here.
the machines had that kind of intelligence.
2B, I found a weakness in the target. Hacking in to provide support.
They're doing pretty good without this.
2B, the control on the enemy's upper arm. Use your pod. Should be able to take it over.
I told you to shut up!
Control of upper arm. Seized from enemy unit. Marking weak point.
Got it. Seize its control system.
Affirmative. Infiltrating enemy subunit. Behavior table adjusted. Balance controls overridden. Enemy unit subjugation complete.
What the? Oh, that's hard. Wait. Oh. I guess 9S isn't fully dead.
You just die already!
Well, now we will be for sure, right? I guess the robots, I don't know how it works.
Talk about bringing the battle to them. 2B.
Contact command. Request assistance.
No. It doesn't look like that's going to be necessary.
Oh.
Oh, great.
I don't imagine that this is going to end well. The black box. It's ready.
Right.
Okay.
Requesting destruction of enemy hostiles via black box reaction.
Request accepted.
2B. It was an honor to fight
Are
with
we
you.
self-destructing here?
Truly.
The honor was mine.
Stare into space from a bunker. So I can save here. That's good to know.
So, mission complete and all that, huh? The Goliaths were wiped out, and we secured a route into enemy territory. Now we can
9S.
Yeah?
Thank you for uploading my data to the bunker.
I did that? Sorry, I don't remember. There wasn't a whole lot of bandwidth down there, you know? I probably only had enough time to back up your memories. Mine are only intact up to the point just before we rendezvoused.
I see.
Glory to mankind.
Glory to mankind.
Right, okay. Okay, I'm glad I managed to get through the beginning part of the game, at least. What's happening now?
5012 AD. The year mankind's glorious history came to a sudden and abrupt end, when the world was invaded by aliens from beyond the stars. The aliens unleashed a new breed of weapon, machine life forms, that all but annihilated human civilization. The handful of survivors that remained fled from Earth, seeking refuge on the moon. 5204 AD. Humanity launched its counterattack, deploying an army of androids from a network of orbiting bases. But after more than a dozen large-scale descents upon the enemy, we still haven't managed to repel the invaders. That is why you, the Yorha forces, exist. To break this stalemate, once and for all. You are our ultimate weapon, and you must put an end to this war.
Understood, sir.
I wish you good hunting.
Glory to mankind. Glory to mankind.
Glory to mankind.
Glory to Rostotska. Okay. I mean, I'm feeling this is the type of game you're gonna have to patch up. I mean, since there's so many endings, you're gonna have to patch it up. Oh? Patch up the story as we go along. I mean, realistically it should be somewhere around here, but I think I'm gonna have it a bit brighter.
Ma'am? Are you there? Can you hear me? Hello? Alright, are we good now? Oh, thank you. Anyway, that takes care of the settings. Hold on. Your self-destruct permissions are missing. Wait a sec, we need to restore those. I could set it for you, but you should probably do it yourself. Regulations and all, you know? Okay, good. If things go wrong during an op, you may have to sacrifice yourself in order to finish it. So, once you're finished making adjustments, you can go ahead and close this out.
I mean, I like what they're doing here, but the fact that I had to play an entire, like, half-an-hour area with a boss before you set brightness and such feels a bit weird, but...
I know no one likes, but that's what regulations call for. Morning.
NieR.
The commander's put me in charge of your maintenance, ma'am. That means I'll be performing regular checks on you from now on.
I see.
Oh, don't worry. We 9S models are the best around, you know. Though I suppose we're not exactly known for our modesty.
Based?
NieR.
Hmm? What is it, ma'am?
Stop calling me ma'am.
Huh?
There's no need to be so formal.
Alright. If you say so. Oh, I almost forgot. The commander was calling for you. We'd better go see what's up, man. 2B.
Okay. Ooh, I see. Small recovery. Oh. Okay, interesting. Oh, these are temporary, I see. I mean... Oh, okay. Easy mode. Easy mode, easy mode, easy mode. Fishing. You know what? This is what I want to invest. I want to invest in this. Fishing spots. Perfect. Oh, what? Wait. I already have this. Why can't I buy another one? Okay. I'll stop messing around now. Oops. Got a mail. Okay.
You need to be near an access point to save your data. You can see access points on the close range map. Be sure to save often.
Like here? Perfect. I think this is a good place to end for the day. I appreciate y'all, and I'll see you all next time.